Hello everyone and welcome to LikeMinds, two hearts, one mind, one God. I am Julian and I want to thank you for tuning in as I do believe I have some practical and necessary tools to engage two hearts through one mind and one God. On this episode, I will discuss on the topic of sex. That's right, the big elephant in the room no one seemingly wants to discuss, especially as it relates to God or even the church, okay? I have titled this 5-part series, Sex, Its Origin and Identity, as I will give a high-level summary of the dichotomy between God and sex. Now, whether you're married, dating, or even single, the truth of the matter is each group has been affected by sex in some way. I mean, come on, let's face it. It's the means by which we all are here today, okay? But how you and I view sex is essential in how we prepare for God's covenant of marriage, which validates the importance of clearly discussing this heavy subject matter. Okay, now today, it's almost taboo to associate the word sex with God without thinking in the context of some perversion or a sinful act, if truth be told. Whether through social media, a TV commercial, movies, or by music, the average person is constantly exposed to sex to the point there seems to be a massive void between sex and God, two worlds that seem almost light years apart. I mean, God can't possibly be interested in sex as an entity or view sex as a clean or holy activity or even have anything to do with sex, can he? At the core of it all, people want solid answers to some of the toughest questions they may wrestle with. And believe it or not, they are looking to the church, okay? Questions like, why can't I have sex with anyone I am attracted to? What's the problem? What's wrong with a little pornography once in a while? I'm not hurting anyone. Why have these urges and forbidden to fulfill them until marriage? From personal experience and by way of observation, if this topic is left unaddressed or without any guidance, a person's reasoning or own conclusion will lead them into the way that seems right to man, but its end is the way of death, according to Proverbs 14:12. As a kingdom citizen and part of the church, the ecclesia or called out ones, I, along with the millions of other kingdom citizens around the world, are mandated to answer these tough questions to help rebuild the bridge, sex to God. In other words, how is sex associated with God? Now, as a kingdom citizen, a representative of the church, I can also say we as the church community have erroneously separated sex from God to the extent it has created a massive void, a canyon so many people have fallen into. For instance, if anyone tells a young person that sex outside of marriage is a sin, but fails to identify where God is in sex, puts them at a disadvantage in their understanding of the God who created it. Yes, this is an extensive topic, which is why I have broken it down into a 5-part series, as this particular video will be used as my launching pad. In my following videos, I will discuss number 1, the origin of sex, okay? Number 2, the purpose of sex. Number 3, the importance of protecting the closeness, transparency, and intimacy of sex in marriage. Number 4, how sex has been defiled by man. And lastly, number 5, the spiritual element of sex or soul ties. Prayerfully, at the end of this 5-part series, you will see just how God sees sex as it relates to marriage, okay? Again, thank you for watching. Until next time, live abundantly. Peace.